let's watch the Honkai Star Rail version 3.1 special program. This program is sponsored by Lady Aglaya.
In legend's beginning, the world was just a lump of flour. Then the gods cast yeast into it, and Albert was born from the dough.
Mydei!
The Earth Titan granted it a divine body, and the Reason Titan bestowed it with thought. Add in rich emotions, noble virtues.
I don't like this. I'm getting uncomfortable.
Don't forget a pinch of
Tribbie! I love Tribbie.
After that, the Romance Titan transformed into golden butterflies, gently touching their chests to grant them the ability to love.
He doesn't look very amused.
There is no word for romance in the Kremnoan language.
Is that so? I heard Nikador once failed in love and even got into a fight with their rival.
Huh? That's just a baseless slander. A wild tale meant to tarnish Nikador's name.
Oh, Dee. This story is quite well known in Akuma.
Lady
I'm not familiar with this story.
Let me explain. Nikador is not that kind of titan.
Owl meal bread? Holy hell. They turned Albert into bread.
Albie, do you like this
Albie? What a cute nickname.
Glorious place. Maybe I shouldn't have come.
On such a romantic day, why don't we raise a toast?
On such a
to all the
romantic day,
love
happy
and
Valentine's Day,
beauty
everybody.
in the world.
Is this the trailer? This is the 3.1 trailer. Here we go.
Can your murderous intent match up to what fate has in store for you?
Mydei, walking around, looking triumphant. Is that a new enemy? Kind of looks like it.
Taking the lead in this battle.
Whoa!
This journey is forged with blood and flames.
This is interesting. It's like a 3D showcase of some of his animations. Finding mentioned.
3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided.
Is this a new area?
3 carved.
Ooh, it's like a big tree area. It's like a wooded area.
Threads of fate.
I like these things. Tribbie! The voice actor, they do such a fantastic performance as Tribbie, Trinon. Tribbie's so cute. Who the hell?
And this, offer your souls to the
What?
The son of Urgo is destined to be crowned.
Castoris? That's a huge sword.
Can't be killed in a single.
Anaxa? Anaxa is here.
It's now my turn to fight against it.
Excuse me, Anaxagoras. Mydei sits upon the throne. Whoa. Okay, that version art looks really, really cool. I actually really like that version art a lot. Y'all, the first code is here. If anyone can beat me, I will gift you a sub. Nice try. GG. It's the guy who killed the Duolingo bird? That's crazy. I can't believe... I would have liked to be in the room with the people who came up with that. I mean, that's just crazy, insane work. The trailer looked pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot. Tribbie is very, very cute. The vocal performance from Tribbie is incredible. And the new enemies looked pretty cool as well. I didn't really get a sense of the plot as to what was going on in that trailer. Like, I don't understand what the story hook is, you know, like what objectives we're trying to accomplish in the story based off just off that trailer, but I'm sure that they're going to talk about it more.
And whether or not your world
Dude, I'm
has a
covering up
day-night
Albert.
cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the version 3.1 Light slips the gate, shadow greets the throne special program. I'm your host, Albert.
Hi, Albert.
Let's have our esteemed guests introduce themselves.
Hello, everyone.
You see Mydei
We're
clapping?
Tribbie.
I am Mydei, the successor of Kremnos.
Greetings, everyone. I am Aglaya.
She's so
Once
pretty.
Again, a warm welcome to our Chrysos heirs. Your golden presence has made this special program shine even brighter.
You flatter us, Mr. Albert. By the way,
Can we
how
talk
did
about
you
this
come
guy?
to
Who is this
Amphorius?
guy?
Did you travel here with the two trailblazers by any chance?
Oh, it's a long
Who
story.
is this? I
One
need to
for
know
another
more about
time.
this.
For now, let's just say that in Amphorius, it'll be my duty to host this special program for everyone.
Welcome, Albie. Even though today's program has just begun, it feels like we've already revealed a lot about the new version, haven't we?
I would disagree.
How so, Tribbie?
Look, the version title, Light Slips the Gate, Shadow Greets the Throne, combined with the trailer we just watched, makes it clear that D will really shine this time.
If that's the case, Lady
I enjoyed
Tribbios,
Mydei more
then as a
in
demigod of Yanis, the Passage Titan,
3.0 than I was
you
expecting
must
to.
also play a key role.
Patience, everyone. Whether this is true will all
I
be
thought his
revealed
story
in the
was well told.
Trailblaze mission of version 3.1. So in the last chapter, Nikodor's core flame was retrieved, and now another Chrysos heir, Finan, faces the Titan's trial.
With the arrival of the Trailblazers, the Flame Chase journey reached a major breakthrough. Together, the Trailblazers and the Chrysos heirs reclaimed Nikodor's core flame. Afterward, Finan resolved to undergo the trial to ascend to demigodhood and inherit the divine power of strife.
But as Nikodor once murmured to Snowy, your will wavers. We're worried that Snowy's inner turmoil might affect his performance.
There's no need for undue worry, teacher.
Yeah, I don't think that that's
On
going to
the
work out
Flame
well
Chase
for him.
journey, the
I think that
Chrysos
Mydei is
heirs
going to get his
support one
own
another,
core flame
even
somehow.
if something unexpected
In this
happens
version,
to
probably.
Finan. We've prepared contingencies
He's gonna
to
save the
ensure
day.
the trial proceeds smoothly.
Contingencies?
Impressive as always, Aglaya. Ever so meticulous.
As you all know, the Flame Chase journey is still pressed for time. With Nikodor's core flame reclaimed, it's time to plan for the next one.
Does this mean we're going to battle another Titan?
Hey, not all core flames need to be reclaimed through violence. In version 3.1, our great hero, the Trailblazer, will act as an envoy, and along with their companions, set off for the Grove of Epiphany to continue our journey.
The Grove of Epiphany is
The
a
Grove
city-state
of
that worships
Epiphany.
the Reason Titan.
This is a new area?
Xerxes. It's a cradle of knowledge for Amphorius and maintains a good
The
relationship with Akuma.
Wooded
Besides
area?
researching phenomena such as the Black Tide and the Titans,
Is
they
that
also provide academic research support for the Flame
what people
Chase
saying?
journey.
According to legend, at the dawn of their existence, the Reason Titan, Xerxes, descended in the form
Is
of
that
a
the
giant
Reason
sacred
Titan? Is that
tree.
Xerxes?
And around their roots, a large verdant
Tree
forest
people?
gradually formed.
The generous Xerxes allowed those who sought knowledge to study and rest there, freely imparting the world's wisdom to the once ignorant mortals. Under their guidance, humanity built courtyards within the forest and established schools, which eventually evolved into the Grove of Epiphany we know today.
So it looks like Xerxes is our next target.
Okay.
Exactly. Like
Okay.
Kephalon, Xerxes is a
Cool,
titan
it'll bring us to a new
friendly toward
area.
humanity, and has even willingly entrusted
I was
their
getting
core
concerned.
flame
Things
to the
started to look
grove
a little
for safekeeping.
samey.
That's great if there's no need for fighting. Just a peaceful retrieval. This mission might
I'm
be
sure
much
that's how it's gonna
easier,
go.
huh?
Well, it's
I don't know
not
anything
quite so
about
easy.
Xerxes. I'm not sure.
The Grove of Epiphany holds
I'm not
an
sure if I know the
unwavering
mythology.
reverence for Xerxes. This core flame is something they'd be very reluctant to part with.
Exactly. That's why Akuma must dispatch an envoy to the Grove. In the 3.1 storyline, the Trailblazer will engage in peaceful discussions about reclaiming the core flame with newfound Chrysos heir allies.
New debate
Absolutely no fighting.
section mentioned.
Oh.
But
Peaceful
in the
debate
recent version
discussion?
trailer, enemies were swarming in like a tide.
Busted. Actually, the Grove was recently invaded by the Black Tide.
What?
Since the Arabellica, a substance known as the Black Tide, has descended upon Amphorius,
Oops.
whether human or Titan, Anyone affected by it loses their sanity. Nikador, once a stalwart defender against the Black Tide, naturally became the most severely corrupted Titan. With Nikador's core flame reclaimed, Castrum Kremnos was left without its guardian Titan and was entirely consumed by the Black Tide.
Playable
Its
Albert
descent
win? I would pull.
accelerated, and now the Grove is its next target.
I would pull for playable Albert.
Must hurry to save them and Cersei's core flame.
Exactly! The Grove's crisis cannot be ignored. Our Trailblazer will once again take on the heroic mission of seeking and aiding survivors, gathering intelligence about the catastrophe, and locating Cersei's core flame to bring it back to Akama. During this process, the Trailblazer will encounter a mysterious enemy.
Do you think there's going to be
steal the
split
core flame.
POVs?
The masked figure shown fighting the Trailblazer in the trailer.
Yeah, what is this?
With the mask and cloak. Ooh,
Dude looks
look
creepy
like
as heck.
Major villain.
Haikus. What faction do they belong to?
They're an unknown
Look at that.
enemy. This journey to the Grove may be more perilous than
Ooh.
expected.
For now, let's call them the Flame.
Weaknesses,
And to help
lightning,
our
quantum,
Trailblazer navigate
ice.
their hero's journey, I brought
Lightning,
some intel
quantum,
about the
ice.
Flame Reaver.
Did he just
In battle,
regenerate
the
health?
Flame Reaver can summon clones to fight alongside them. These clones can launch joint
Y'all see
attacks
this?
with the Flame Reaver. Moreover, the Flame Reaver can absorb these clones to gain buffs. Consuming these buffs allows
What?
the Flame Reaver to unleash even more devastating attacks.
That may not be a problem for me, but an enemy using clones to fight will surely challenge the Trailblazer.
In combat, the
Well, I'm glad I
Trailblazer
have
must
her
quickly
to-
eliminate the clones to prevent the Flame Reaver from launching joint attacks or gaining enhancements. Honestly, I sometimes wish I had clones to help me manage life.
Be
Honestly,
careful
same.
What you wish for.
So real,
More
Albert.
clones might mean facing more trials and challenges.
Speaking of trials, I've always been curious about the trial required to ascend as a
Akron solo
demigod.
trust? Honestly,
Lady
Akron will
Trivios,
probably still be
You were
viable.
the very first demigod and therefore first Chrysos heir on this land to pass a Titan's
Tribbie!
trial. What exactly did you go through when you received Yanis's core flame?
This is a bit embarrassing to say, but we really can't remember those events from so long ago.
It happened during the Era Chrysia. For the people of Amphorius now, it would be considered ancient history.
That's okay. With the Trailblazer around, anything is possible. In the main storyline of version 3.1, the Trailblazer will harness the power of Orynyx to stir up ripples of the past, guiding everyone to revisit that piece of history. We'll return to Tribbie's homeland and show everyone the Abyss of Fate in its prime.
This is also in the main story? Is that what they said?
The Chrysia will also be unearthed, becoming clear bit by bit.
Is that, are there 3
This
POVs?
is what the Abyss of Fate looks like in its heyday. Nothing like the desolate state it's in now.
That's right. In the distant past, the Abyss of Fate.
I
was
need
a
this
city
story to
called
be like
Yanisopolis.
4 hours, like
It was
absolute
Amphorius'
max.
sanctum of prophecy, the ultimate destination for all pilgrims, and the place where the 3 Titans of Fate revealed their divine miracles.
It seems we'll have the chance to learn how humanity's first demigod came into being.
Exactly.
Tribbie!
But let's leave it at that for now. Trailblazers, uncover
4
this
hours
story
of
for
quest is
yourselves
crazy.
in
The
main
3.0 story
storyline
was
of
like
version
10
3.1
hours. It was insane.
and learn about
Way
Tribbie's
too much.
past. Now, let's take a look at the Tribbie of today.
Tribbie! She's so cute. These are all her animations. 4-hour minimum? Don't speak this evil into the world. If the story is well paced, if it's interesting, then long story is great. But the 3.0 story was really poorly paced. It wasn't entertaining. Like, it wasn't fun. It wasn't entertaining.
Quick question. The one who popped out of the box holding a letter.
I hope they get more
was it
entertaining.
Trian or Treenan?
Ooh, I know this one. Treenan. It was Treenan.
Correct answer. No rewards, though.
Because they look so alike. My teachers often have people unfamiliar with them play the Guess Who I Am game in daily life.
The one who suggested this game. Could it be Trian?
Chat, are we gonna pull for Tribbie?
Right again.
I'm gonna pull.
Of course. The 3 of them have very different personalities, making them easy to tell apart. Treenan is silent and sharp with both eyes covered. Trianne is mischievous little rascal with raised eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
Tribbie is the most outgoing and lively.
Typically, Tribbie is the main spokesperson, responsible for communicating with the Chrysosaurs. Trinan focuses on maintaining and interpreting prophecies, while Trianne is primarily in charge of opening and maintaining the Century Gate.
So here's a question from me.
I hope we
Why
get to
are
see
there
that
three
in
of
this
you
version.
Identical little girls.
That relates to the duties of the Chrysos heirs. We were the world's first demigod, receiving the prophecy of deliverance from Kefali. To spread the prophecy across Amphorius, we split into many versions of ourselves and used Yanis's Century
Are there more than
Gate
3?
to travel quickly to various places.
Saving for
Through our
Castris, I think
teacher's
that's valid.
tireless efforts, the Chrysos heirs gradually united as allies. Because of this, our teacher holds great prestige among the Chrysos heirs.
But speaking of opening gates, Trinan previously revealed that Trianne is nearing her limit and might only be able to open the Sentry Gate twice more.
Don't scare me.
Only
So
twice more?
there's
She's
a
only able
limit
to do
how many
it 2 more times?
The gate can be opened?
That's not
Using
good.
divine power to open the gate comes at a steep price. Every time the Sentry Gate is used, it takes something out of them. Over time, this deterioration reaches a limit.
Reaching that limit won't lead to anything.
So they can
bad
only do it 2
happening.
more times?
Will it?
Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. The weight of those words grows heavier, or perhaps clearer, over time.
Oh dear, why is the atmosphere so heavy? Let's not dwell on it. We're prepared for whatever may come, and we want all our friends to stay cheerful.
It's not a good sign.
Let's introduce our abilities now.
All right.
Okay, kid
No
time.
Tribbie is a quantum character following the path of harmony. In battle, she wields a rocket as her primary weapon.
We love it.
For instance, she can use the rocket to launch enemies and create a special dimension filled with stars and moons. While the dimension is active, enemies take increased damage.
No matter how many times I see it, this combat style doesn't get any less adorable.
Don't underestimate our rocket. It's a genius invention with precision targeting. We've refined it countless times.
So I think that's
Also
what
deal
this like
damage to
field
the
is in the
enemy with
background.
highest remaining HP, depending on the number of enemies hit. The more enemies there are, the greater the damage we deal. Additionally, when a teammate uses their ultimate, we launch a follow-up attack against the enemy.
Even in ever-changing combat
Nice.
scenarios, Tribbie can work closely with various teammates to provide buffs. She can frequently trigger follow-up attacks, helping the team swiftly take down opponents.
Exactly. As a character following the path of harmony,
So she's got a little bit
Tribbie
of
not only creates a
sub
more
DPS
advantageous
qualities to
environment
her.
for teammates, but is also a capable fighter herself. With Tribbie on the team, you might just unlock new levels of combat potential.
Indeed. Beyond
Honkai
aiding and guiding the Chrysos heirs on
Harmony
the
Star
flame
Rail.
chase journey,
Emphasis on the
our
harm.
teacher is also an essential ally in battle.
All right. Now
Nice.
we've got to know Tribbie.
I'm gonna
Let's
pull for
move on
Tribbie.
to discuss another key character in version 3.1, Mydei. Without further
Mydei
ado,
mentioned.
let's watch a video.
I know this is what many of you are here for. I like these animation showcases. I like these where they show the animations like without any other allies on the field or anything. It looks really good. I like that.
Of Kremnos, warrior of Akama,
Is Tribbie gonna be good with the
lion,
Herda? Probably.
A man among man. A man.
Stop, Albie. Is it
Yeah,
really
Tribbie, gosh.
that exciting?
Thank
To be
you.
honest, Mydei is my idol. He's the ideal version of myself. I aspire to be like him. Strong, unyielding, a real tough guy. No,
Is Albert okay? I don't think so.
bird.
A
I think
tough
Albert
guy.
needs like a cold glass of
Do
water
you
or
mean
something.
Like bathing in molten iron, Mr. Albert?
Huh?
Or perhaps drinking the blood of your enemies?
Maybe drinking
What?
some of Kremnos' signature pomegranate juice, doing push-ups, stuff like that. Oh.
Give me 500 push-ups. I'll count. Start.
Let's focus on the show first. Doing so many push-ups on the spot isn't appropriate, and viewers wouldn't enjoy watching it either.
Don't be so sure.
They definitely wouldn't. Back to the topic. In the previous story, against Nikidor's attack, Mydei single-handedly held back the rampaging Titan, buying precious time for his companions.
It was pretty sick.
He's so cool, handsome.
Totally. Even though he might seem unapproachable at first, once you get to know him, you'll see he's super reliable.
He's just a chill guy.
Self-discipline, day in and day out. He's always ready to step up at critical moments. If I had such a dependable and capable leader, I'd follow him to the end of the earth. But there's a line in this character description that really caught my attention. The blood of patricide flows through Kremnos' royal line. Ooh, sounds like Mydei bears a heavy past.
Castrum Kremnos has a
Mydei
tradition
killed
of
his
being
dad? Is that what they're
crowned
talking
in
about?
blood.
That's what
Since
patricide
its
means.
founding, every new king of Castrum Kremnos has killed the reigning king to claim the throne, without exception.
Yikes! So that's how it is in a city that worships strife. Bloody succession to the throne.
Because of this tradition, and a prophecy foretelling Mydei's eventual ascension, his father cast him into the Sea of Souls shortly after his birth, attempting to kill him before he could grow up.
Whoa.
Cool.
That's
How could he
crazy
bring
work.
himself to do that?
But, in the end, Mydei returned to Castrum Kremnos with an immortal body. He led the discontented
That's
citizens of
insane.
Kremnos away from their mad king, wandering the lands and waging war until he joined the flame chase journey.
What doesn't kill him only makes him stronger, huh? But why did Mydei refuse the core flame of strife and give it to Finan instead? With his combat prowess, if he accepted it, he'd surely become the most powerful demigod, an unstoppable force on the flame chase.
Strife, slaughter, glory. These have been the traditions of Kremnoans and their destiny for 1,000 years. But is this destiny truly what the Kremnoans deserve? I refuse to let such a bloody tradition continue.
But Dee,
All right, dude.
the Kremnoan people in Akama have always expected you to ascend the throne, lead them back to their homeland, and restore their glory. Now that we've reclaimed Nikidor's core flame and located the whereabouts of Castrum Kremnos, how will you answer their expectations?
Give me more time to think.
We
as
don't
the
know what
last
trace
prince,
materials
he
he
is
uses
burdened
yet.
with the fate of an entire kingdom. He must
I don't have
consider
a
their
clue.
honor and sense of belonging while forging a truly beneficial path for them. Oh, what a heavy task. As for Mydei's decision and the fate of the Kremnoans, stay tuned for the Trailblaze mission in version 3.1.
Okay.
No matter what, I can guarantee one thing. When Mydei is around, he'll have you back, especially in battle. Mydei is an imaginary character following the path
Here's
of
his kit.
destruction. In combat, he leverages his undying body to engage the enemy. His undying nature grants him an extremely high max HP.
In battle, I utilize my HP advantage against the enemy. By consuming my HP, I also unleash even greater power.
Exactly! Mydei keeps
Blade
track of his
Pro
total
Max.
HP loss during combat. Once the accumulated loss reaches a certain threshold, he enhances himself.
We
fully
heard you guys
demonstrating
wanted
his
Blade.
prowess
This
as
is
the
Blade
Kremnoan
2.
warrior. During this time, he unleashes a storm of attacks on his enemies, dealing massive damage and showing them the wrath of Kremnos' crown prince.
Blade 2.
Wow, he is so imposing, like a lion dominating the battlefield.
In my enhanced state, I sacrifice defense for greatly increased HP and max HP. As my HP continues to drop, my abilities transform further, delivering even more destructive blows to my enemies.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he's an imaginary character.
Let's battle till
I
the
think he
world's
clearly
final
kind of looks like a
breath.
fire
A
character.
truly death-defying combat style. The spirit of Kremnoan warriors is no joke.
All right, next. Let's
I don't
take
know.
a look
Here's
at
the
version
banners. Here's the banners.
3.1's
Okay.
banners.
In version 3.1's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character, Tribbie! The
Tribbie!
limited 5-star light cone, if time were a flower, will also have a boosted drop rate.
In version 3.1's second half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character, Mydei. The limited 5-star light cone, Flame of Blood, Blaze My Path, will also have a boosted
Show
drop
me the
rate.
reruns.
Additionally, these characters
Yun
and light
Li?
cones will be rerun.
Yun Li in phase 1.
And all right.
And
That was
Waffle!
your break. The program
Yo!
will resume in
We
just a
love
few moments.
Waffle! Fofo mentioned. Oh, Fofo on the rerun. Yo! Let's go! I already have Fofo, but I'm so excited for all you. I'm so excited for more folks to join the Fofo family. I love Fofo. Yippee! I was not expecting them to rerun Ho-Ho. I was not expecting that at all. I'm very pleasantly surprised by that. Yo, let's go! Let's go! Yippee! Yun Li, I don't think a lot of people are gonna pull for Yun Li. But Ho-Ho, Fofo is very relevant to this day. You know, she's very relevant to this day. Ho-Ho is the best in slot right now for both the Sunday and the Herta teams. Like the Aglaya, Sunday, Robin, Ho-Ho team is the best, and then the Herta team as
Welcome
well.
back. Now let's
So
take
it's
a
good
look
to
at the new content coming in version 3.1.
Rerun Ho-Ho! We
First,
love him.
The Divergent Universe will introduce a brand
Glad there's no
new
Blade rerun.
research
Blade's
topic
dead.
related to
Blade's-
Amphorius.
They just introduced Blade 2.
Divergent Universe? What's that?
Oh, right. Mydei, you might not know yet. Simply put, it's a study on mortals and fate. As mentioned earlier in the program in version 3.1, the Trailblazer will head to the Grove of Epiphany, a renowned academic
Unfortunately, I'm not a
institution in
Divergent
Amphorius.
unit.
The scholars of
Divergent
the Grove
unit,
wove
Divergent
vast
universe,
amounts of
girly.
knowledge into the memory
It's not
of
for
the
me.
sacred tree. However, due to the corrosion of the Black Tide, much of this network has decayed, leaving only fragments of text intact. Therefore, the Grove's librarians.
I think
hope
my
the
current
Trailblazer
Divergent
can
universe
become the
is
inheritor of this
level
library
80?
knowledge, preserving these
85,
memories
maybe?
and passing on the flame of Amphorius' civilization.
Even in this era of endless strife and the relentless black tide, as long as true history remains, the flame of civilization will endure.
That's right! The Grove not only collects myths and histories of Amphorius, but also records the Trailblazer's journey. By integrating Titan technology, they've created Divergent Universe Protean Hero!
Since it's Titan technology, it's bound to be distinct from the Divergent universe the audience is familiar with.
Okay.
Whether
some new
or not
stuff.
Your world has a day-night cycle. In Divergent Universe Protean Hero, you must have one.
Oh.
This time, the battles revolve around the day and night system. First, each battle alternates between day and night. These two states bring different boosts to combat, and additional effects occur during transitions between day and night. At the start of exploration, Trailblazers must choose the state that best suits their team's traits.
Oh, we're doing
As
too much.
exploration progresses, after entering a certain number of domains, Trailblazers can also select a day and night blessing, known as Golden Blood's Boons.
We're doing
These
too much.
blessings take effect during the corresponding state. Trailblazers
I wanted
can
a
choose
Divergent
different
universe
branches
with
of blessings
less
to further enhance
menus,
combat
less
effectiveness in
things that
specific
pop up in my
states.
face and force me to make a
Figures
decision.
appearing on the day and night blessings look so familiar. Why is that?
Indeed. This is also Titan technology and another highlight of Divergent Universe Protean
I see
Hero.
Casterus.
The new day and night system and its blessings are closely tied to the
I just
Titans
noticed that
and the
Tribbie is on a
Chrysos Heirs.
swing.
In
Look, she's
version
swinging back and
3.1's
forth. How cute.
Divergent Universe, 6 types of Titan Odes will be available for Trailblazers to experience. More will be introduced in future versions.
Each Titan Ode corresponds to a different buff system. Trailblazers just need to select the most suitable Titan Ode for their team to tackle challenges with ease.
The Grove's Divergent Universe offers the most authentic Amphorian experience.
Clearing the Divergent Universe also rewards Branch of Rights. This can be used in the Titan Ode section to unlock more buffs and upgrade them, as well as uncover the corresponding Titan's mythological tales.
Now, my 3 dear guests, please choose your Titan.
We're curious about how many Titan stories the Grove has interpreted. So let's go with the one we're most familiar with, Gate of Infinity.
If I could learn more about the past of Nestia and the other Titans, I'm sure it would give the Flame Chase journey a clearer direction. I'll choose Chrysalis of Gold.
Lance of Fury. Let me witness the kind of glory you held in the past.
They're kind of just showing the same thing over and over here again up here, and with the.
After all that, which Titan will you choose?
I don't know what's going on.
The answer lies in the name of this divergent universe, Protean Hero. The mysteries of Titan technology hold endless possibilities.
Blade, I see by Blade on the field. Holy cow!
For more fun, intriguing,
Blade mentioned.
Appropriate ways to play.
Lorcha is here. Lorcha's on the live stream.
Besides the day and night system and Titan blessings, the Divergent Universe
is 300k reachable for this Blade?
Challenges to the Trailblazers. This Divergent Universe
we don't even know.
Will introduce
I doubt
astronomical
it, though.
division gameplay.
Although heroes have countless facets, no matter their nature, they all make choices to climb to higher peaks and experience more intense battles.
But for novices like me, who are unfamiliar with the Divergent Universe, what if they can't figure it out?
Don't worry. The Divergent Universe of version 3.1 not only includes an astronomical division mode, but also adds a strategy system. Trailblazers can view and apply strategies and even like and save them. After applying a strategy, the system will give a corresponding recommendation to the Trailblazer based on their currently owned equations, weighted curios, and team lineup. Additionally, in the selection interface for equations and weighted curios, the system will suggest the optimal options.
This way, you can easily follow the guide and enjoy a smoother experience in the Divergent Universe.
That's good for those who really enjoy it, especially like if you're seeking an achievement or something. I think that'll be good.
Or even upload your own strategies.
Yeah, I think that'll be cool.
In Divergent Universe Protean Hero,
what is this?
Will also transform into special materials.
Enemy drops.
Looks like an eggplant.
Are you referring to the materials used for character ascension and traces leveling?
Correct. When you're short on materials for character ascension or traces leveling, the enemy drops can be automatically exchanged for these special materials. Moreover, this update adds a
new Lycone, Remembrance Lycone.
Remembrance Lycone in Herta's store. Rewards like avatars and phone wallpapers from Divergent Universe, the human comedy, will also become available in Herta's store.
Yeah, seems like free mats. We take rewards.
In addition to the thrilling challenges of the Divergent Universe, version 3.1 also brings lighthearted and adorable events for Trailblazers.
First up, let me introduce the Awoo firm.
Yo! Look at those little beans!
Species.
Oh my goodness!
Refers to the chimeras of Amphorius.
Oh, so
look at those beans!
That's right. Chimeras are artificially nurtured, adorable little creatures. The residents of Amphorius train these chimeras.
Please, we need them as a pet. Please, 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 please.
And the Awoo firm.
Awoo! Chat, say with me. Awoo!
Chimeras go to work too?
Surprised, Mr. Albert? The war with Nigador caused significant
You better let me take one home.
Akima.
You know that the Awoos are free? You can just bring one home with you?
And chimeras are indispensable in the reconstruction efforts. However, among the chimeras,
I need to get my pig from the other event.
Hasn't been performing up to expectations lately.
They've been a bad Awoo?
Trailblazers can take on the role of manager, personally helping the Chimera Squad turn things around and become the strongest team of all.
The work objectives are clear, but how do we achieve them?
When it comes to work, each chimera has different strengths and, of course, shortcomings. Trailblazers can assign suitable
Oh, none
chimeras
of them
to
have
tasks,
any
adjust the
shortcomings.
team composition based on their traits, and create the strongest squad possible. After that, the chimeras will automatically carry out their work. As the
They're
manager,
so adorable.
Trailblazers just need to supervise.
The leaderboard will show team rankings. Keep aiming for a higher performance ranking to help the Chimeras outperform other squads and become the ultimate workplace champions.
I'm so down.
Doesn't sound too hard. Even someone like Finan could handle this with
Ooh,
ease.
Hyacinth spotted. You see Hyacinth back over there?
Don't be so mean to Snowy. And don't underestimate the Chimeras, Dee.
Look
Each
at the
one has a
blue
unique
one. Did you see
name,
that?
Appearance and personality.
As a manager, you need to understand your employees to assign tasks effectively. Plus, there are some tricky characters to watch out for. For example, there's Shock Force, who is overly eager, and Old Honest, who silently endures everything. I can't go on. What are these names? All right. Let's move on to the next version event.
Show me something cool. Do we not
Recently,
get to
in
take one home as a
Akuma,
pet?
There's been a surge of counterfeit antiques made with
Nonsense.
cutting-edge technology,
Utter nonsense.
conning many residents. In the event Holy City appraisals,
Utter nonsense.
Trailblazers will assist Theodoros, the antique shop owner, in appraising these treasures and cleaning up the
Absolute
antiques market.
buffoonery.
Appraisals? Well, Finan's weird hobbies are rubbing off on others. Ugh. Besides, how can the Trailblazers, as outsiders, appraise Amphorius's antiques?
Don't worry, it's simple. Trailblazers only need to submit different materials to Theodoros daily, and the rest will be handled by him. I, Albert, promise there will be no shortage of fun appraisal stories and plenty of rewards for Trailblazers.
Well, that
Okay, now let's take a short break. and
Didn't
the show
really
will
seem like
resume
anything.
when We are back.
don't really know anything about the thing. Okay, is this probably our final code? Oh. Do. Yeah, I'm kind of underwhelmed with the events. I don't really, honestly, I don't really do events in Honkai Star Rail anymore. The last event that I kind of did was the Rappa event to get the light cone. And then as soon as I got the light cone, I quit. Yeah, I don't know. I wish, dude, we should get the Chimera as a pet. If we don't have the Chimera as a pet, that's crazy. That's crazy work. You want a companion quest? Yeah, I am not sure what they're doing. And I'm a little concerned because it sounds like we're going to go back to Tribbie's past in the main quest. And we're also going to deal with Mydei's journey in the main quest. And we're also going to deal with
Welcome back,
the Trailblazers
Up next,
journey in the main
more
quest. And I'm like,
recent updates to share with everyone.
smell like companion
I heard
quest.
from the Trailblazer about an old friend called the Gift of Odyssey.
Yeah, that's right.
Give me
In
the
version
loot.
3.1, Trailblazers can once again earn a 10 warp reward through the Gift of Odyssey check-in event.
Additionally, version 3.1 introduces some
New
new
materials.
for everyone. Stagnant Shadow,
Of
shape
course.
of jellied moon,
Wow, of
and
course.
Stagnant Shadow, shape of Slogjaya will
I
be
think
available
Stagnant Shadow
soon.
should be removed from the game.
Successfully challenging these will provide Tribbie's and Mydei's ascension materials.
You should be able to
respectively.
pre-farm your
Amphorius
character's
also
ascension
brings
before they
new
release.
golden calyxes. Now you can farm credits and experience materials there too.
Version 3.1 also introduces 2 new sets
Ooh.
of planar ornaments. Bone Collection Serene Domain and Giant Tree of Wrapped Brooding.
I bet that's
You can quickly
Casterus
obtain them through the
and...
planar ornament extraction function
Anaxos.
in the Divergent universe.
Ooh, I
In
wonder what
version
set Anaxa is
3.1,
going to use.
The Planar Fissure and Realm of the Strange Events will also return. Completing them will earn you double rewards.
I don't know.
Exactly. And that's not all. Version 3.1 brings several system optimizations to Trailblazers. First, the material synthesis
Optimizations?
system will be optimized. The process of synthesizing trace materials will become much more convenient.
Does that mean we can synthesize purple materials directly from green ones?
Yo!
That's right.
This
That's pretty
eliminates
handy.
some of the cumbersome extra steps.
Moreover,
It's pretty handy.
the build guide will also receive an update. In version 3.1, when you set a character as the build target, the Interastral Peace Handbook will display all the materials needed for building
Okay,
that
that's
character,
cool.
along
That's
with
kinda
shortcuts
what
to relevant
CZZ does.
stages to farm those materials. After
A
each
little bit,
preview
so that's
ends,
convenient. We like
Trailblazers
that.
can even set newly revealed characters as their build target and start farming the necessary materials.
Wow, they're
in
gonna let you
advance.
pre-farm?
Oh, that's great!
That is pretty
Makes
cool.
Preparation so much easier.
And it looks like we received a special announcement from the project team.
What is
Let's take a
this?
look.
Special announcement?
我是崩坏系列 IP 烧鸡。
Xiaoji is here?
版本上线后，我们收到了来自开拓者的许多反馈。
Oh, this is the part where they tell us, guys, we're gonna do better. We know 3.0 was tough.
它最终呈现出来效果。
Certain aspects didn't achieve the results we were aiming for.
有时为了打开一扇门要反复推球，或是在直面泰坦前还要四处跑来跑去，这种疲惫的感受实在。
The feeling of fatigue didn't fit with Honkai Star Rail's signature
在
style.
对主线体验进行审视和优化。
They're optimizing the main story
和后续所有版本的内容。
moving forward and in 3.0.
开发者电台提到的阅读减负和解谜优化，我们同时也在对任务流程进行重新编排。以 3.0 版本为例
Dude, they're just directly. Look at that.
不再需要折返跑图。
I like that so much more. I mean,
过一条并捷的道路就能直入主题。而原本
it's less map for you to explore, right?
成为开拓者自由探索的选项。当然，还有对白、演出。
But I'm glad they said something. 3.0 was not the launch that anybody wanted it to be. So I'm glad that they are listening and
力求给大家带来更好的
improving.
开拓者好，我是游戏设计 Punk。
Gameplay
就像
designer
刚才烧鸡老
Punk
师说的，我们也正在调整 3.1 及其后
They're making changes to 3.0, 3.1, and subsequent versions. They reduced the number of enemies and maps, removed several puzzles from the story. Dude, let's go. They've already done it. They've already improved it.
在原本的设计中
Blessed
有几处扎格列斯之手玩法，开拓者需要多次切换
Oh,
操作
previously
视
the
角
map
但其实
featured
是
lots
为
of
了
this
打开
hand
操
stuff
作
and they got rid of it.
在复玩过程中
Let's go.
我们意识到这样的设计不仅繁琐，也没有很强的趣
I
味
mean, it was fun
于是
like
我
the
们将这
first
些
time,
并
but
不
then
有
they
趣
did
的
it like
流
4 more
程从
times.
主线中删去，但是仍会保留地图中围绕这些扎格列斯之手的谜题设计。
Oh, the hand is still
供抱有
here.
探索
Oh,
欲的开拓者自行发现。希望我们的调整能让开拓者更好地探索文法螺丝，享受解谜乐趣。同时，也欢迎开拓者提出更多的建议和反馈。
Thanks,
Nice.
project team. All right. Whew. That brings
Thanks
us
for
to
the
end of
information.
today's special program.
Yippee.
Any final thoughts from our guests?
I hope everyone enjoys diving deeper into Amphorius' story. We can't wait to create more memories with all of you.
May your blade never break, but forever press forward.
There are still countless details in Amphorius waiting to be discovered. I hope you'll forge deeper bonds with this world and its people.
And of course, there are plenty of chimeras waiting for us to lead them. Well, thank you to all our viewers for tuning in. And now, the version 3.1 special program has come to an end. That's a wrap. Bye-bye.
That's all?
Farewell.
That's GG's? Wow.